Welcome to First. I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, for a challenge. You know what's going down. Cold as ice, willing to sacrifice. Franklin, I accept your challenge, and I laugh at your little ass bucket that you used. You see the tub. We have a tub. You might even classify that as a vat. It's a vat. Look at all that ice in there, you know? And it's cold as hell. I saw your lukewarm water. And I'm not worried about that. I almost used liquid nitrogen. I just couldn't find it. Seriously though, this is for ALS research, and I accept the challenge, and I will challenge the entire FASSCE crew. That's all of you. King Karnov and my brother Black Apollo. Blapollo for short. Blapollo. Oh shit. You need strength for this. Oh shit! Woo! Oh, she tipped. And the glasses stayed on. Oh god.
Accepting the challenge from D and Face crew. And this is for a good cause. ALS. Let's hope we find a cure for this. After I'm done with this, I'll gladly send my donations to the ALS fund. And I challenge my cousin, Jessica, my sister, Tosi, and my LB, Robert. All right, let's go. Ice cold. Here it comes. Cold.
Oh, you didn't scream like a little girl like I did. The following snippet is yours truly, Margot Davis, at North Commons. If you didn't make it, should have been there. Oh, and if you hear a little the speakers blowing out, it's because their voice is too strong for the speakers and that. Yeah, or speakers on my weak ass phone. Anyways, bye.
Come back, George, come back. Come back, George, come back. I just need another chance. Hey, look. Chase make it better. Come back, George, come back. Come back, George, come back. I just need another chance. Chase make it better. Ooh, to think that you would be resting in my arms. How I wish I knew, Lord, where you are. I can't be without you, Georgia. Come back, come back. Come back, Georgia, come back. I just need another chance. Chase make it better.
Welcome to the F to the 4th power of hour, the first fantasy football fisticuffs segment. So in this segment, you're going to see my own personal fantasy league, which has some of the FASSCE crew and some cats who are not part of my staff and such. But you know if they're in the league of my creation, that they're not all quite there. Anyways, here goes the draft order. FASSCE! All right. Here we go, draft order for the fantasy fisticuffs. We have a non-biased person to select our order. Say hello.
Hi.
Hola. So there we go. We're going to go from 12 to 1. Go ahead, just pick them out.
Okay, so I
Just pick.
This is for the last pick? First pick.
12 all the way to 1.
This is the draft order.
It's the draft order.
12 first.
12 first. 12 first.
Damn it.
Why? You got the best player in the game already. Why do you care?
All right, so
Going 12. Easy 12.
What does it say?
Victorious Secret.
Victoria's Secret. So she gets 2 picks automatically in the first round.
Yep.
Back to back.
He could be the 11th pick? Come on now.
All right. What's that? Aid.
Educated fools.
Oh,
Number 11. Calvin Johnson is the number 11th pick.
Damn it.
Right there.
That's about right. That's about
Calvin Johnson is number 11 pick. I'm glad you came, man. How's your chicken?
It's all good.
Okay. How's your steak? Steve didn't burn it. The number 10 pick, we got
Contract year.
AP, the number 10 pick.
That's gold.
That's all right. That's not bad.
Okay. Number 9 is going to be
Ja, gonna clink ya. Racist.
Colonel Klink. Colonel Klink, number 9. Drew Brees, number 9 pick. It's not bad.
That's sort of it's in the middle of the field. Some people pick him like top 5.
Small things to a giant.
Small things to a giant. Number 8. Thank you very much. Number 8. I don't think he franchised anybody. You're doing very important work right now. I thank you for doing this.
no problem. I have
Hell doll homies.
Team Haldol homies. He's a doctor.
okay.
Yeah, he was killing it last year.
Jamal Charles, number 7 pick.
He dropped him, huh?
Did you drop him?
No, he kept
Franchise.
Jamal Charles.
He did?
Yeah, he kept him.
Oh, okay.
Team Daddy. Black cock down. Black cock is back.
Number 5.
Black Cock Down.
Yeah, that's a horrible name, I know. I'm sorry for that. Peyton Manning's number 5th pick. Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning?
He kept Peyton
I
Manning.
was going to pick him.
Oh, come on. He wasn't going to be around for you.
Yeah, because I would have been, because everyone else has their first pick.
I don't have a pick.
Field of cocks.
Field of Cock.
Number 4. Pick number 4 goes
Oh,
to
you
Carol.
didn't pick nobody?
I ain't keep nobody. My team went 5-9. Fuck that shit.
You wouldn't have picked
They're all
him.
bums.
You're not going to pick Peyton Manning number 1.
Shit.
You wouldn't have.
That's all. Look at who everybody's kept.
Chonky. The warden say.
That's all that's left, really.
C. Honky.
Chonky, that's me. C Honky. That's the best. That's the best. C Honky. Number 3 pick. I'm coming for you.
What does the C
That's
stand
the
for?
best. That's the best. I love it.
You guys have me.
Biz nasty.
Oh my God. Biz.
Biz, the number 2 pick. Oh, that's the champ.
Falcon bird, thunder cougar, falcon bird, thunder cougar, falcon bird.
But Twerkenstein went off, man. Yeah.
Oh, what did you say?
Man, he said Ricky Rubio was made out of bitch glass. He snaps off, dude. Bitch glass. He says bitch glass. You gotta watch that shit, man. Fucking morons. My friends all suck. But they suck in a good way.
Craig,
Welcome to Face! And in this segment, we're going to be talking about a hot topic, and we've seen all across ESPN. I even checked on NFL.com today, and fucking LeBron James is on there. LeBron's impact on Cleveland. What? Who gives? Okay, so we're going to talk about why LeBron chose Cleveland. And like I said, this shit's all over the sport, so we gotta talk about it. It's all over ESPN, NFL. NFL's talking about it. We gotta say something about it, you know. So, Farati-san, we'll start with you. What do you think? What are you gonna say? Why did he choose Cleveland?
Like he said, he wanted to go home. I think that he knew that once he had accomplished winning the championship, that he knew that's what he wanted to do all along. Now, I was surprised that he did go home because after what the fans did, burned his jersey, the owner writing that stupid ass letter like he was a scorned woman. I mean, anyone who had written, LeBron's a much better person than me.
Why you put Dan Gilbert's testicles in your hands like that? It's unnecessary.
Hey, he did it. He did it himself.
Well, he did kinda do it
when
himself.
he clicked send on that thing, you know. I mean, I thought that
That way it was childish.
We're gonna win something before he ever wins anything down there.
this so-called champion. I mean,
It's mad hurts.
I mean, it sounded like a woman scorn, man. I mean, you know,
He was
I'm like,
mad. He was mad.
But LeBron James told him that, look, you may own the Cleveland Cavaliers, but you don't own me. And he was mad. He made his decision. I'm still one of the few people who didn't think that the decision was a bad idea. People overlooked that he raised $2.5 million for the Boys and Girls Club. And he also gave basketball players the choice that, you know, you can control your own destiny. You don't have to let the owners of people just treat you like property, and then they can trade you whenever they want to, you know. So, I mean...
So why'd he come back?
He wanted to come back because he's an Akron kid. He spent like 20 years, you know. I mean, basically grew up there. I don't think Miami was the place for him. You know, people always talk about South Beach being, you know, great weather and everything like that, but, you know, there probably some things that he saw in South Beach that he didn't like, and it made him appreciate Akron more. And I think that he felt that, you know, after he had a conversation with the owner, that it was time. And I think it was a right move for him. It was a right move for Cleveland because just his presence there brings a lot of revenue and helps the economy there. And it also helped his reputation as well, because just 2 days ago, he was probably one of the most hated players, and then all of a sudden, just after making this quick decision, he's now the most beloved player. I mean, I was hearing Charles Barkley saying that now he's a LeBron fan for life.
That shows you how petty American psyche is, though.
So,
I respect him for being a businessman, period. Before where you go.
Yep, exactly. So I think this was a smart move. I was surprised because after the letter that the owner wrote, I thought he would have been like, fuck this dude. I'm going to Miami or I'm going somewhere else. I'm not going to deal with this guy. But, you know, he just showed that he doesn't hold a grudge. He let bygones be bygones. And he just saw a much bigger picture, you know, on what he can not only just bring a championship ring, but what he can do in his own community. I mean, just the influence that he has. I mean, I saw people, rural people cheering like, you know, country people, you know, saying, "Hey, LeBron coming home," you know, and I was shocked, you know. Felt like
it's better when Randy Moss came back here.
Yeah.
And that was only 3 weeks.
It's almost like people were acting like it was like the resurrection of Christ or something.
Oh, wow.
Know?
Wow.
So you might want to edit that.
I'm not editing it.
But I mean, that's just how I saw it.
Hey man, there's a kid out there who burned his shit up. He had holes in his jersey. There's a picture of him on the net somewhere. He had burned his jersey up 4 years ago. He somehow decided to save it. He's wearing that shit now. Holes in it and everything. Old ass LeBron jersey with the 23 on and everything. Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy. Even in the baseball games, they had billboards saying "Welcome back, LeBron," and even the Cleveland Indians manager was talking about LeBron coming back, and their star player too. So it was a huge, big deal. I mean,
okay. Well, let me sound off on this. Well, I'm not gonna sound off on LeBron. You know, I'm not gonna sound off on LeBron. He's cool. He's cool. And you're right. He wants to be the dude that brings a championship to Cleveland, and that's number one. but I'm not so sure that that's the biggest reason. You know, that was a big reason. I'm not sure it's the biggest reason. Another reason that nobody talks about is the development of Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is a superstar on the rise. You know, so you put him and LeBron James by themselves and three dudes, there's a playoff team right there. Three dudes. You know, so, and now if they get Kevin Love from the Wolves, whether they trade Anderson Varejao or not, they are definitely going to the Eastern Conference Finals. You know, so they get them three together. You know, but beyond that, LeBron, I remember a long time ago when it was just Dwayne Wade down there. And there's a famous quote that I've said before, I'm going to say it again, that our friend Charles Barkley made. Dwayne, you know, this is back in 2009, 2008. The Miami Heat ain't nothing but Dwayne Wade and a bunch of Tito Jacksons. That's what Charles Barkley, that's what he got him on. And now LeBron came, Chris Bosh came, their championship team. They mess up the first year because they underestimate the Mavericks. They win the next two. This year they just didn't do enough in free agency. You know, this year it was the same thing that Charles Barkley was saying. He said it was LeBron James and a bunch of LaToya Jacksons. They played so damn soft in the finals. How do you have a player averaging 28-something points, like 9.5, 10 rebounds, 11 rebounds, and 7-8 assists, damn near a triple-double, and you lose? You should never lose a series in 5 games. You got a player doing that for you. Everybody else can contribute something to make it competitive. Something. Chris Bosh, like I said in one of the other telecasts, you know, Tim Duncan looked like he was playing his little sister or some shit like that. He was pushing his ass around. Tim Duncan, you know, it was boring to watch. You know, Dwayne Wade getting his shots. When do you ever think you was gonna hear yourself say Dwayne Wade got his shit blocked by what's that dude down there? Tiago Splitter. With a full head of steam coming towards the basket. You gonna let Tiago Splitter block your shit? A dude sounds like an Aladdin character. Tiago. I'm saying you gonna do swatch your shit. You know, but hey. And so that's what happened this year. And I think that's a big reason why LeBron decided Cleveland too, is because he was like, man, I did too much work. I was tired as hell. At the end of the game, we still didn't win. What happened to the big three? It was the big one all over again. You know, you know, even Ray Allen wasn't on his game.
Right, none of them.
I mean, but they didn't give him enough minutes. You know, and he's old as hell. But you know, still, you know. So I think there's a number of reasons he went back to Cleveland. I think that was a big one, is because there was too much weight on his shoulders at the end. If they won another championship, he probably went nowhere. Maybe, you know, maybe he would have. You know, but that's not here and now. You know, he did it. But I like the deal he did. He did with him 2 years.
Yeah,
40-something million. You gonna give me the max money? You know what I got over there, and you're only guaranteeing you 2 years. So in case you're on some bullshit for the next couple of years, I'm out. And I'm taking my time elsewhere. I liked it.
Also, from a business standpoint too, they were saying that the TV deal with the NBA is coming up after next year, and because of the 2-year deal, if he opts out, what they're going to do is that after they make the TV deal, the salary cap will increase, and as a result, I mean, if LeBron opts out and signs a new contract, he's going to earn even more money than he would have originally if he had signed a longer term contract. So. One, it keeps, like you said, it keeps the Cavaliers management honest to make sure that they follow through on what they promise on doing. But also in the long run, LeBron James will be good financially from now to the rest of his career.
Isn't he already? I think he's already. Dude had a $90 million Nike contract before he signed his NBA contract. His shit was set then at 18. We were done.
Set, but 90 million, 100.
No, he's set for like 12 generations.
Yeah, 90 million. I'm just saying, 90 million, 150 million. You know, make as much as you can.
Well, let's see your opinion. What do you think, Senor? What do you think really went to his decision making, man?
I think LeBron just got a rude awakening that it didn't feel the same as it did in Cleveland, in Miami. The championships that he won in Miami, it don't seem like they enjoyed him that much, you know what I'm saying? As if he would have won it in Cleveland.
It took all of them to do that shit.
It took all of them to do it. They had like 3 superstars on the team.
Right.
And it just, he on a quest to try to be like Magic and Jordan. So Magic and Jordan, their championships didn't feel like what LeBron and D Wade and Chris Bosh and them felt like. I don't think so. Just look at it from a a visual standpoint, just looking at it, it didn't look like they enjoyed it that much to me. Felt like they were just like, yeah, it was expected. It wasn't like earned. And I think when he win it, if he win, I think he wants to win it in Cleveland to really feel that feeling that Jordan and Magic and Bird and all them felt. He want to feel that real championship feeling. And it's the right recipe in Cleveland. They got just the right team. They're not too good, but they do got some talent. They do got some bright spots on that team. And he want to make that team great. And he want to be the leader of the team. He don't want to have no other superstar. Yeah. I mean, and he in his prime, and he want to bring it to Cleveland, his hometown. So I think he did that experiment, and it backfired on him. That little 4-year experiment, because he got a lot of backlash from the fans. Not only the fans, but I don't think he really. I mean, he cared about what the fans think, but he got backlash from professionals. Like Michael Jordan came out and said, "I didn't want to play with the great players in the league. I wanted to play against the great players in the league.
I wanted to beat those guys."
You know what I'm saying? So that probably woke him up right there. And everybody came out and said that, like, yeah, this
Bird
is like,
said it,
yeah,
Magic
Bird,
said it.
Magic, everybody, all the the legends of
Barkley,
the game,
like, I wanted
the
to play
legends of the
those
game.
motherfuckers.
He got backlash from the legends of the game, so that had to wake him up and make him smell the roses.
That's very relevant. That's very relevant.
So he want to get that.
He respects the history of the game. I know he respects the history. He
respects the history. He is a historian of the game. He want to get that respect too at the end.
I now present to you another one of my own personal tracks. Welcome to the land of fucked up.
You really got it this time, haven't you?
Sometimes it's them international heights that make me feel right with the sight of the evil bright shine bouncing off them stars and stripes. Neighborhood watching, cops chopping it up, hobnobbing up and down the block, and this an Area 51 type of sight. No shoes, half naked bastards riding stolen bikes from destitute heights and prostitutes, realizing the truth, unafraid of the day, now turning twitch at noon, trying to get their fix right in the middle of the light. Here comes John the Flesh Collector, coming to collect her, give it just enough meth so she keeps selling her texture. Cross the street, you'll see Chester molester, Latino Larry, little girl hunting forearms, nappy hairy, but now where's the put your hands up? Ain't the flashing cherries and necessarily glaring they spotlight on me as I'm sitting on the porch having a drink, and then the coppers call the choppers and freeze your big black relax, not causing trouble, and we can't have that. Turn around, put your hands behind your head and spread them, and don't forget, lift up your side. I seen that shit happen in 1 week. Brothers killing brothers and kids letting guns bust us.
Welcome to the land of fucked up.
Cops terrorizing blocks, arresting who they want.
Welcome to the land of fucked up.
The hallway for horror whorehouses ain't that hard to spot.
Welcome to the land of fucked up.
In this tilt-a world, our parents might bury us.
Welcome to the land of fucked up.
Land of fucked up. Land of fucked up. Land of fucked up. Land of fucked up. Land of fucked up. Land of fucked up. Land of fucked up. Land of fucked up. I was trying to live the dream, and it seems that it was just that by doing the right thing, get a diploma and earn a degree. In elementary, my teachers always mentioned in graduate college, you'll have complete freedom of making that cream. Nobody foreseeing the damage of a dumbass president with the brain of a pea. More outsourced jobs, cutting down on manpower with technology and machines. Excess vacationing while terrorists make blueprints on blow us up schemes. He can do prison breaks, but we can get fined for Jay. Walking the street, Capitol Hill didn't do a damn thing when he scooted Libby out of their infantries and giving them CIA identities. And also funny to me, to my knowledge, I knew more white suburbanite girls than niggas that was selling weed in college, bragging about multiple drop-off missions and how nobody's bothering and suspecting it because they didn't fit none of the usual above type of descriptions. Would have been on me like stripper. Brothers killing brothers and kids letting guns bust us.
Welcome to the land of fucked up.
Cops terrorizing blocks, arresting who they want.
Welcome to the land of fucked up.
The hallway for horror whorehouses ain't that hard to spot.
Welcome to the land of fucked up.
In this tilt-a world, our parents might bury us.
Welcome to the land of fucked up.
Land of fucked up. Land of fucked up. Land
you'll see some flying babies, high off the fumes from the smoke blown in their face while they parents blazing. Over by the trapeze, you'll find crackhead thieves hiding underneath the bleachers, grabbing car and house keys, looting wallet out your pocket as soon as you let your butt hit the seat. In the fun house on the right, you'll find heroin hoes and methamphetamine hypes, with a distorted image in the mirror is better than the ones they see in real life. Over by the bumper cars, the abusers are at the bar, getting in fist fights, arguing over who got the better stories of beating their kids and their wife, smashing into each other, their bumper whips rigged with TNT dynamite. Papa didn't take no mess, but he sure made one. Clean up over here, over there, there's an ear and a piece of his intestine without question. Faster and closer to death are the customers of the risky business roller coaster. Say cheese, get your poster.
Welcome to the land fucked